Hello everyone and welcome to my mount guide for the Elder Scrolls Online. My name is Tianlein and today we talk in depth about where you can get your first mount, how you can upgrade it and many more things. If you want to buy your first mount, you have to go to a stable. You will find in almost every bigger city in Tamriel a stable, but I will show you now the stable locations in the starter cities. In Davon's Watch in Stonefalls you can find a stable outside of the city direct to the right of the Way Shrine. In Vulkhel in Auridon you will find a stable next to the Vulkhel Way Shrine. And in Daggerfall in Glenumbra you can find even two stables. One is near the Tradesman's Square and the other one next to the Fighters Guild. It is important to know that all mounts are equal. The only difference between them is the look, and there is no mount available which is stronger or faster than the other mounts. Mounts are account-wide available, so you have to do only once your investment for your first horse. At a stable, we have to talk to the stable master. At the top right, you can choose the tab Buy. Here we can now decide which of the 4 different horses we want to purchase. Since they are all the same, beside of the look, you can buy the sole horse for 10,000 gold. To activate your horse, you have to go to your collections menu and there are 2 mounts. Here you will always find all your collected mounts and you can switch between them. Also you have here the option to rename your mount if you like to. Of course you can buy a mount with crowns too. In-game you can preview the mount with your character and decide if that's the right mount for you. Sometimes you will find in the crown store mounts which are only available for a limited amount of time. As mentioned before, all these different mounts are purely cosmetic, so there's no really a reason to purchase more mounts beside of your wish to have different looking mounts. You can find your purchased crown store mounts also in your collections menu. If you want to summon your mount, you have to press the H button on your keyboard. For the Xbox controller you have to hold down the map button, and for the PS4 controller you have to hold down the touchpad. Use the same buttons to dismiss your mount. Of course, it is important to upgrade your mount. These upgrades are only per character and not account-wide. Again, we have to talk to the stable master, but this time we choose at the top right the tab Riding Trainer. You will find here 3 options. With speed you can increase your mount movement speed up to 60%. With more stamina your mount can sprint longer and can take more hits before you become dismounted. Carry capacity upgrades will increase your inventory up to 60 slots. You can upgrade your mount every 20 hours and each upgrade costs 250 gold. You can anytime take a look at your character overview to check your mount upgrades and the mount upgrade timer. On PC you can use add-ons to give you more reminders to upgrade your horse. I use Wicked Toolbar, which shows me on the top of my screen my mount timer beside of several other useful informations. I will place the link for this add-on in the description. After you raised your riding skills to at least 20, you will get a visual upgrade on your mount. Speed will give your mount some armor, stamina will give your mount some armor around the legs, and the carry capacity upgrade will provide your mount with some saddlebags. If you don't want to see this mount upgrades, you can disable them. In your settings menu under gameplay you will find the option to hide the mount stamina, speed or carry capacity upgrade. If you don't want to invest so much time or the 45,000 gold, you can anytime purchase mount upgrades at the crown store. For 1000 crowns you can buy a crown lesson in riding capacity, riding speed or riding stamina. After you're bored for 1000 crowns, a lesson you are looking for, you will receive a book with 10 charges. These books are bound to your account, so you can't trade them to other players, but you can place them in your bank if you want to use them for your other characters. Hopefully I could answer all your questions related to mounts in the Elder Scrolls Online. It would be great if you subscribe, like or leave me a comment. Have a nice day and until next time, tschüss!